Riverfront Broadcasting Sports. It's time for Pierre Governor Sports on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. The Pierre Governors on KCCR are sponsored by Agtegra, First Fidelity Bank, Red Rosa, Wheelhouse Auto Body, SD Savin, Wagner Auto, and State Farm Becky Potsaba Agency.
Now Zabel will have to throw. He'll throw the back of the end zone looking for Kaiser. Up in the air. The catch is made to the 45. He stays on his feet. Kaiser, 35-30. How about a 99-yard pass? Touchdown, Governors!
And by Pizza Ranch, Rising Hope Counseling, Sanford Clinic, River Bottom Sanitation, Black Hills Federal Credit Union, Anderson Rumsa Dental, Home Care Services, and Country Carpet and Flooring.
To be taken here by the Governors. Michaela Sherwood put us an end to the Knights, and the Governors win at 15-6 in set number 5.
By Olson Plumbing, First Dakota National Bank, Boys and Girls Club of the Capital Area, Slumberland Furniture, AGE Corporation Ready Mix, Dakota Storm and Roofing, and South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection.
Tyden Winkler got a free rush to the quarterback. This is picked off to the end zone. Carson Stosher, a pick 6, and the Governors lead at 40-0. Right back at you.
Pierre Governors on KCCR is also sponsored in part by Beck Motors, First United Methodist Church, Zander Auto Parts, Birding Electric, May Adam, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Gales Gas, and Shane's Pharmacy.
Throwers to receive it. Christofferson to set for Kropp. Off the hands. That's going to be a kill. That's a reverse sweep win for the Governors. 15-12 in set 5. Abby Kropp finishes off a 17-kill Knights. 15-12 in set 5. The Governors complete the comeback.
And by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, Graham Tire, Faith Lutheran Church, Access Health Fort Pierre, and CHS River Plains.
Final play of the ball game. 7 seconds to go. Kamshoff looking to backpedal. He is going to be sacked. The mountain has been climbed. The standard sets. 7th heaven. The Governors. 7 straight state championships.
And by Edward Jones Financial, Todd's Electric, Lamb Motors, American Family Insurance, Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, Missouri River Dentistry, Comtech, and Bank West. Now, with the call of the game, here's the voice of the Pierre Governors, John Winkler.
And a good Saturday afternoon as we welcome you to Aberdeen Central High School as the Pierre Governors and Golden Eagles are sent for their second meeting here this season as the Golden Eagles come in 11-5 and in 8th place in the AA standings. Pierre Governors with a loss last night to O'Gorman in 3 sets, sitting at 6-11 and are in 15th place in the AA standings as they're 0.2 points ahead of Douglas, but also then just a 1.1 point ahead of Yankton to make sure that they find themselves into the playoffs coming into the next couple of weeks. They've got 3 games remaining, all 3 on the road. They'll play the next 2 Tuesdays after today to close out the regular season as they'll go to Brookings on Tuesday, and then we'll finish out the season against Jefferson, where the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles on the same token will be playing Jefferson in one of their final games. It will be the final game of the season for them as well. That'll be on the Thursday, November 7th. They'll play Watertown on Tuesday, Roosevelt next Tuesday, the following Tuesday, and then Jefferson on that Thursday to wrap up the regular season. So we're down to the final 3-4 games of the season for just about everybody here in the state. The Pierre Governors want to find themselves a couple of wins, and they will have to play just as good as they did against the Golden Eagles back 2 weeks ago when they lost in 3 sets, 25-23, 25-19, and 25-21. And if they can bring that from what they had back 2 weeks ago, and then also last night where the Governors, take away the third set was 25-9, but 25-15 and 25-18 against a very good O'Gorman team who moved up to number 3 in the standings with that win. With Jefferson also dropping to number 5, Watertown moved up to number 4. But the Pierre Governors are looking for an opportunity to pick up this win against O'Gorman and find themselves going into a really good stretch. If they can play well against Aberdeen Central, just like they did last night against O'Gorman and what they did 2 weeks ago, they're in a in a much better spot to try and get a win against this really good Aberdeen Central team. We will step aside. When we come back, we will have for you, we'll talk to our coaches. We'll come back and talk to both coaches of Mindenagel of Aberdeen Central and Wheelhouse of the Pierre Governors. We'll step aside. Come back in 3 minutes here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Comtech is a total technology solutions provider. Comtech is ready to get technology to work for you, not against you. Stop into Comtech to see our selection of TVs, home audio systems, computers, and security systems. They have brand names like Samsung, Bose, Sonos, and Lenovo, just to name a few. Comtech has what you're looking for in technology. Stop in at 1601 Lowell Avenue in Pierre or visit their website at comtechplus.com. Comtech, your trusted technology solutions provider.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Has it been years since you've been to the dentist? Are you afraid to see a dentist? If so, you are among many people who feel this way. Hi, I am Dr. Michelle Hofer of Missouri River Dentistry. At our office, we pride ourselves as an office that uses a personal touch to offer gentle dentistry, tailored to fit each patient's needs. We do so by utilizing state-of-the-art equipment and methods which allow the patients to feel comfortable. So whether it has been many years or 6 months since your last dental visit, your oral health is important. We invite you to call us at Missouri River Dentistry, 223-2021, 223-2021.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping wants to make it easy for you to get that lush green lawn and that yard haven that you've been dreaming of. Visit dakotasprinkler.com to make appointments for sprinkler system spring startup, service calls, fall winterization, and landscaping quotes. Trust Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping's professionals to get you through the planning and installation to make your landscaping needs a reality. Visit dakotasprinkler.com today.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up all online. New or used, shop for it all online anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
As we welcome back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports, joining me is Coach Mindenagel of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. And Coach, coming in 2 weeks ago, you guys played this Pierre Governor team in Pierre. What was the biggest takeaway from that win for you guys going into today?
Well, we know we have to serve well against this team. Pierre has some good weapons, and so we're just hoping we can run our offense, and we're working a lot on shot selection, so just kind of keeping them on their toes all night. You guys, have you looked at, or have you seen anything different on film from those 2 weeks ago that maybe sticks out to you, or is everything pretty consistent from what the film showed when you guys went back and broke it down? You know, I feel like the lineup is the same, but I just feel like their team continues to get better, so we know we have to play well today.
Did you guys catch any of the game last night from Pierre and O'Gorman?
I did watch that, yes.
Did you take anything from that game, too, going into tonight? Or I guess also then on top of that, had them playing last night, you guys had the night off, how much of it can you take that as an advantage?
Well, you know, you just never know with high school kids. Sometimes you think, oh, they're just going to be wiped out and tired, long week, and they're not. and then you think, oh, we should have all this rest, and then they don't play well. So it's kind of like flipping a coin. So I'm trying not to really think about that scenario at all. We just need to play well at 3 o'clock today. And I thought last night the Governors did some nice things against a really good O'Gorman team.
And you kind of mentioned it a little bit too, but then going back to that first time you guys played, what you guys want to do better. Obviously, with 3-set win, there's a lot of good that came out of that. But what's something that you saw in that game that said we got to be better against the Governors this time around?
We had a lot of errors at the service line and on our attacks when we played in Pierre 2 weeks ago. So we're really hoping to improve our kill efficiency today.
Then we're getting the last couple weeks of the season. Obviously, it's a tough schedule for you guys down the stretch. How important is it to win today to kind of set yourself up going to those final couple games?
We just need to be better every time we play a match from here on out. So got to get through today, and then we'll start thinking about Watertown on Tuesday.
Injury front, anything? Obviously, at this point in the season, everybody's a little bit banged up. Everybody good though?
Yeah, knock on wood. Things have been fine so far. So just try and keep them healthy.
And the biggest key here for Aberdeen Central to get a win today?
We need to be efficient, and we need to run our offense.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Head coach, Coach Beninago of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, back in 3 minutes here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
No one likes to have electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisors understand this. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Governor Athletics on KCCR. Go Govs! For all your investment needs, call or stop by one of our offices to visit with your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Planning for next year is right around the corner, but do you know how much nutrients your crops will need? Fall soil sampling with CHS River Plains can help you look at each field's nutrient carryover, provide you with a more accurate farm plan, and allow you to take a position on those nutrients needed when you see fit. Plus, it'll make your life easier next spring when the planters are ready to roll and you don't have to wait. Contact your local CHS River Plains agronomist today, and we'll get the pickup headed your way.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. Access Health Fort Pierre is here to serve you. Mission-driven to provide affordable, high-quality health care. Access Health provides personalized care for the entire family, including chronic and acute care, evaluation of illness and injuries, laboratory services, wellness exams, DOT and sports physicals, and immunizations. Access Health Fort Pierre. Affordable, high-quality service without the wait. Compassionate, committed, and convenient. The clinics of Access Health have been serving Central South Dakota for the past 35 years. Access Health, caring for communities, caring for you.
Walking together in faith, living together in faith, working together in faith, that's who we are.
Hi, this is Pastor Sam Hanschke. I hope that our athletes have an excellent and successful season. I pray that God would continue to richly bless them. I invite you to join me in praying for our athletes during the year.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
As we welcome you back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Joining me is Coach Gary Wheelhouse of the Pierre Governors. Coach, you played last night at home against O'Gorman, now here this afternoon against Aberdeen Central. One of the things, though, what did you take away from last night's game to bring into today?
Yeah, some of the things we took away is, that we were having pretty good blocks going, and so really reading that pretty well. Defense played really good dig or die mentality and made sure that they were getting stuff up. So I think that sets us up well for something like today where we're playing Aberdeen that doesn't maybe have as many of those offensive threats that a team like O'Gorman has.
Yeah, and that's, you guys played some really good volleyball last night. And obviously, O'Gorman is one of the best teams in the state for a reason. But to have maybe take that confidence, like you're kind of talking about, take that confidence in a day against Aberdeen Central, who is also a good team, but you saw them a couple weeks ago. Taking that confidence can play a large part today.
Yeah, and, we played a really good game against them at home, and it was, super close. So we're hoping that using that knowledge and then having that benefit of playing last night and having that hard team can lead us into a good win today.
Well, and then, you played them 2 weeks ago at home, now on the road. But, what the biggest takeaway you took from that game now bringing into today?
Yeah, biggest takeaway from that game is that, we can stay right with them. Their ranking is, pretty good, and they've got a good record, but we can play right with them, and it gave the girls the confidence to see that we can play with them.
I wouldn't say we're on a late start on a Saturday, but a 3 o'clock first serve probably is beneficial after playing last night. Sometimes you play at 2:30 at the latest, maybe a 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock game. How nice is it to have those girls being able to sleep in a little bit before having that bus ride today?
Yeah, we didn't have to leave until 8:30 this morning, so you get to sleep in just a little bit and have that rest. And being done with the game at the time that we were last night, starting it a little early, helped as well. So they seem ready, fired up. They really want to come up here and avenge that loss that we had 2 weeks ago.
Now you're down to the final 3 games, too, and obviously all 3 are on the road. To be Road Warriors, knowing that even with 3 wins, probably going to be on the road in the Sodak 16, you kind of build that up a little bit, saying we can be those Road Warriors?
Yeah, and setting up some stuff to get our bus legs out of us when we're getting to the facility. So the girls did a little game this afternoon when we first got here, or this morning, so that we could really get focused and ready and kind of get off the bus.
Biggest key then overall today for a win for the Governors?
Really just keep up our mentality of dig or die volleyball, making sure we're going after everything, and then getting our block going.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Back with more of the pregame show next in 3 minutes on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Look, it's no secret that owning a vehicle can cause a lot of stress, and they get a lot of wear and tear on them through the extreme seasons we've grown to love. Graham Tire wants you to know that you can trust them with any problem that you have with your vehicle. Their ASE certified mechanics can make your AC cool again, or even just change your oil. They can look into and fix those noises that seem to come from nowhere and have you stressed out. Bring your car to Graham Tire so they can put your mind at ease. Graham Tire, your tire store next door. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe Dakota.
Rev up your drive with Capital City Ford in Pierre. Dive into our impressive lineup of Ford vehicles, from sleek sedans to robust trucks. At Capital City Ford, we're not just about selling cars, we're about crafting exceptional experiences. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you in finding the perfect Ford that suits your lifestyle and budget. Visit us today and let us evaluate your driving experience with Capital City Ford.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Most of us already know that Gale's Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
People helping people.
Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help. Ferding Electric and their team of electricians have been serving the electrical needs of Central South Dakota for over 60 years. For fast, dependable service, call Ferding Electric. For free estimates, commercial, residential, and farm wiring, you'll find a large selection of light bulbs, including the hard-to-find fluorescent bulbs. Ferding Electric at 2903 East Elizabeth Street in Pierre. They'll do the job right the first time. Call 605-224-8684. Ferding Electric, 605-224-8684.
And we welcome you back. We are getting set for first serve between the Pierre Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles as the Govs come in looking for their 7th win of the season. Now at 6-11, Aberdeen Central at 11-5. These two teams, again, they met 2 weeks ago when the Governors picked up, or the Golden Eagles picked up a win in Pierre over the Governors in a 3-set win. We look at some of the starters for the day, or look at the starters for the day. First, for the Pierre Governors, they are starting there the same as they did last night. Ava Swenson, Allie Keys, the 5'5" senior Ava Swenson. The 5'8" sophomore middle hitter, Allie Keys. Number 6 is Ellie Browers, the 5'7" senior setter, as well as also outside hitter. Number 12, Grace Ann, the 5'8" senior libero. J.C. Bauer, the 5'10" senior outside hitter. Number 16, Campbell Cronin, the 5'11" senior middle hitter. And Molly Olson, the 5'6" sophomore setter for the Governors. For the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, now there is no libero mentioned on the program, as well as also when Coach Beninago was giving the starters, didn't mention who the libero is going to be. But Kennedy Osborne's in the starting lineup, the 5'4" senior defensive specialist. Kennedy Withers, the 5'6" junior right side hitter. Number 14, Olivia Miller, the 5'7" sophomore setter. Number 15, Taylin Cluffman, the 5'7" junior defensive specialist. Number 16, Amelia Reif, the 5'10" junior middle hitter. Number 20, Lauren Burkhardt, the 6'1" sophomore outside hitter. And number 21, Carly Nyman, the 5'10" sophomore middle hitter. So looking at that, Taylor Cluffman might be the one that would be the libero, or Kennedy Osborne, those two both being defensive specialists, would be my guess. One of those two will end up being the libero for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles here this afternoon. We're just about set for first serve. We've got one more commercial break. We've got volleyball action coming for you next. Back in 3 minutes here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the capital city area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your locally owned independent auto parts store, 500 West Sioux in Pierre. Go Govs!
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Gear up for an exhilarating fall season with Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer and proud supporters of sports in our community. Whether you're hitting the field or hitting the road, trust Chevy's lineup of dependable vehicles to take you there in style. We are here for all your automotive needs. Stop by our showroom at 1905 North Garfield and Pierre, or explore our inventory online at www.beck-motors.com. Proudly serving our community for 55 years. Beck Motor Company, Pierre, 605-224-5912.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Have you assessed the condition of your roof at your home or business? Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters can help. Since 2010, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters has been helping their customers in Pierre, Fort Pierre, and all surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the professionals at Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters know how to get the job done. Specializing in all types of roofing, they'll make sure to find the right fit for you and your home. Give them a call at 605-280-9797 or get a free quote on their website at dakotastormroofing.com. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters. Reliable roofing for your peace of mind. AGE Corporation's Contractors and Crane Service is a proud supporter of Pierre Governor Athletics. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work construction and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That's 223-2732. AGE, proud supporters of local sports. Announcing Slumberland Furniture's Mega Sale. Slumberland Furniture is offering up steep discounts on existing inventory and huge price cuts on clearance and floor models in store. Slumberland's Mega Sale doesn't stop there. In the Sleep Solutions area, Slumberland has brought back their popular any-size mattress one low price on twin, full, queen, or king, with prices starting as low as $99. The Mega Sale happening right now at Slumberland Furniture. Slumberland Furniture on the Truck Bypass in Pierre and slumberland.com.
Do you love video games and want to compete with a team? The Boys and Girls Club of the Capital Area is starting a new esports academy for students in grades 4 through 12 to learn and compete alongside their team against other clubs across the state and country in games like Rocket League, Super Smash Bros., and Valorant. For more information and to sign up, go to bgcaparea.org/programs/esports-academy. We can't wait to have you on our team.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
And we welcome you back. We are set for first serve between the Pierre Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles here on this Saturday afternoon. Drew McIntyre back at the station. John Wickler here for the third and final game of the regular season between the Governors and the Golden Eagles. Aberdeen Central will end up having another 3 games after today. They will have, another 3 games after today, as they will play Watertown, Roosevelt, and Jefferson, all 3 teams over 500. Kennedy Osborne will serve first as we are underway, and it's mishandled by Gray Santon, and the Governors drop the first points, as it is an ace for Kennedy Osborne. And a 1-0 lead here in set number 1. Osborne, the 5'4" senior defensive specialist, will serve again. Hampton will receive this one. Olson will set in the middle of the floor, over from Allie Keys, and then a high pass at the net. It was tipped by Keys at the net. Then the net battle goes into the net by number 21 and Carly Nyman, and a hitting error ties the game up at 1 here in set number 1. The Governors will get their first serve, and it will be Olson that will serve here first for Pierre. Coming to the near side, that was Burkhardt. Now Burkhardt's first swing. It was tipped by Keys, dug out by Olson. Now on the far side, Bauer's chance is blocked. Went back over the net by the Governors. Then Browers will push it off the net, and it'll be played here on the near side. That's tipped over, or make that the far side, and it'll be J.C. Bauer. Her shot was blocked, and it landed right on the line, as I believe it was Nyman that was there on the block for Aberdeen Central. And it's now a 2-1 lead here for the Golden Eagles. So Nyman with the hitting error, but also the block shot. And there's what will be an ace for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, diving in to try and make the play, but unable to receive it cleanly. It was this Clefman that was serving the libero. She is the libero. As this one will be served over. Swenson again can't handle that. That's the third ace already here, in 4 points for Aberdeen Central as they lead at 4-1. You're listening to KCCR Pierre Riverfront Broadcasting Station as we're just at 3 o'clock. And we're just underway here between Aberdeen Central and the Pierre Governors. Swenson will receive this serve. No 3 aces in a row. Browers to the corner, and it's right in. Browers with 2 hands got it all the way to the corner for her first kill, and the first kill of the day for the Pierre Governors. And it's now 4-2. And the Governors played those 3 sets close to Aberdeen Central, 25-22, 25-19, and 25-21 in that 3-set win for Aberdeen Central. That one was off the hands from a Burkhardt attempt. It was dug out by Keys in the back row and then sent to the back side, and that one's tipped down the line, and it will be good in a kill for Kendi Withers to make it 5-2. Keys was over back on that end, but just couldn't make the dive on the dig, as this will be Withers now that serves. Hampton far side, Cronin just fans on it. And it's now a 6-2 lead for Aberdeen Central. And a timeout will be taken here by Coach Carey Wheelhouse. 6-2 lead for Aberdeen Central here early on in set number 1. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Are you building a new home or remodeling the old? Adding a fireplace can make a house a home. Olson Plumbing in Pierre carries a full line of Heat-A-Later fireplaces. Whether your taste is traditional or contemporary, Olson Plumbing has a great selection of Heat-A-Later fireplaces that will fit any style. Whether you're building new or updating, call Olson Plumbing. Heat-A-Later Fireplaces, the first name in fireplaces. Olson Plumbing in Pierre is your source for the industry's largest selection of indoor-outdoor fireplaces, either gas or wood, and outdoor fire pits. Stop by their showroom at 2803 East Wells or give them a call, 224-6436.
Coming out of the timeout taken by the Pierre Governors, the Golden Eagles will serve again. Withers this time to the near side, but it goes off the nets, and a service error by Withers. And the first one of the day from either side, 6-3, as the Golden Eagles lead it by 3 here in set number 1. J.C. Bauer will go back to serve. The 5'10 senior outside hitter. Clefman, the libero, will receive it. Then sent over on the second attempt by Olivia Miller, the setter. Near side, Browers a chance. That one was dug out or blocked and then played by Bauer and then over from Hampton. Was a free ball, and then Lauren Burkhardt will get her first chance to get her first kill. Not her first chance to swing, but does get her first kill. And it's now a 7-3 game. The 6'1 sophomore. By the time that Burkhardt, she already feels like she's been playing for 4 years, but this is her 3rd year of varsity volleyball. And an 8th grader, she was a big difference for Aberdeen Central. Here's an ace for Burkhardt, right on cue to make it 8-3. 4 aces here in set number 1. Half the points for Aberdeen Central have gone for an ace so far, and an 8-3 advantage for Aberdeen Central in this first set. Second serve here from Burkhardt. This was received on the back row by Alexis Schleckaway, then tipped over the net by Kira Gossman, but a diving dig, and then the attack coming for number 16, and Amelia Reif was hit too far on the far side, and it'll be a hitting error by Aberdeen Central. And it's an 8-4 game here in set number 1. And the Governors, they may not need to win to make the playoffs. Obviously, in other years, you know that always been the case. This year, they've been kind of close. They're close to that spot as Campbell Cronin will send that across, and Aberdeen Central is able to play it back across on a free ball. That's coming from Camden Borg, and then it will be hit long from Addison Soma, and a point for Aberdeen Central, 9-4 in set number 1. Yankton's got several games left to go. Then they've got to win several down the stretch. And Douglas has to win a couple of games as well. They're playing each other, Douglas and Yankton, so there's still a chance that the Governors end up as the 16 seed as they sit at 15 right now. That'll be hit from the middle of the floor from Kara Gossman. That was too far. And it's now 10-4. And third hitting error of the first set for the Pierre Governors. 10-4 lead for Aberdeen Central. Last time Pierre was here was the Sodak 16 last year. The Governors had a 2-0 lead. Ended up being reverse swept, and a couple of times that Aberdeen Central and Pierre went reverse sweeps. There's a hit from number 21, and then Carly Nyman, as she'll get her first kill to make it 11-4. The 5'10" sophomore middle hitter. This is still a pretty young team. When you look at everybody in the starting lineup, Kennedy Osborne, the only senior. This one will be hit by another senior. Abigail DeVries will serve it in the net. The 5'8" outside hitter gives the point to the Governors to make it 11-5. And that is the second service error of this first set. Grace Hampton on the serve. This is received on the back row. Now coming on the near side. An attempt at Grace Hampton digs it out. Sloan Waldron with the set. Far side attack coming from Kara Gossman. Not dug out by Kluffman. And Gossman gets her first kill of the afternoon. 11-6. Pierre pulls within 5 here in the opening set this Saturday afternoon. Grace Hampton will serve again here for the Governors. This goes across. Withers is able to receive it. Now on the near side, that attack is dug out by Schleckaway. Another attack from Allie Keys that is dug out. And then tapped over to the corner as it was Hampton to receive it. Back row attack from Schleckaway is hit too far. And Alexis Schleckaway will pick up a hitting error. It's 12-6. And the Governors, last night they finished with 10 hitting errors in total. They've already got 4 in this first set. This will be Waldron again that will set. Now Gossman make that Keys. Got it across on the far side. Waldron trying to high dig, but it will be a kill for Kennedy Withers, the junior, her second of the afternoon. And it's now 13-6. On the flip side of things, O'Gorman last night had 37 kills, 10 in that first set. There's only been 4 so far in the first 13 points for the Golden Eagles. That one nearly an ace, but a nice diving play from Keys to keep it alive after it's rolled off the net. And then the attack will come right through the wall and right down the floor in the middle of the floor as Kennedy Withers picks up her third kill of this first set. 14-6. An 8-point lead here for Aberdeen Central. Olivia Miller, the setter on the serve. Waldron. That'll be the attack over from Keys. It was a short one, almost got to the ground. And then to the back row it went and on the line and in. And it will be a kill for Camden Borg to make it now 15-6. Borg had a solid day against the Governors a couple Saturdays ago, but just her first swing and first kill. And it's now a 9-point lead for Aberdeen Central. Waldron, Soma in the middle of the floor. That one to the back line, but that one went out by Soma, and it's now 16-6. Second hitting error by Soma, and the 5th one of this first set by the Governors. And a 10-point lead here for Aberdeen Central in set 1. The short serve sliding in was Gossman. Now the far side, Keys with the swing. And Allie Keys will pick up her first kill. And it's now 16-7. Governors have pulled within 9. Coming in to serve, Ava Swenson. The 5'5" senior defensive specialist will serve with the Governors down by 9 here in set number 1. Swenson on the serve. This will be received in the back row. Now comes back over for Withers. Diving dig by Swenson. Got to the net. Waldron tried to keep it alive. And as she was backing away, Soma ran into her. And the Governors couldn't make the hit across the net. And it's now 17-7. So a 10-point lead now here for Aberdeen Central in set number 1 once again. Their largest lead, 16-6 and 17-7. Osborne on the serve. Waldron far side, the pass. That was blocked by Golden Eagles, but still a chance another time for Bauer. Another block by the Golden Eagles. And now they get back in system. And the swing from Burkhardt is going to be blocked by the Governors and dug out. And then we get a net violation against Pierre to make it 18-7 for Aberdeen Central. And it will be a timeout taken by Coach Wheelhouse, 18-7. The Governors are down by 11 here in set number 1. Back in 30 seconds here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Let Country Carpet and Flooring in Pierre help you update your home or office with the latest in hardwood, laminate, ceramic, vinyl, and carpet fashions. With over 30 years of flooring fashion and solutions, Country Carpet and Flooring makes choosing the right items fun and easy. For the latest design in flooring, call 224-9297 or stop by 414 East Sioux Avenue. Country Carpet and Flooring in Pierre.
And we welcome you back. The Pierre Governors are down 18-7 here in set number 1. American Family Insurance, Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. The Governors will travel to Brookings on Tuesday, and then the Jefferson the following Tuesday. We'll have coverage this coming Tuesday at 6:30 and a 7 o'clock kickoff. Kickoff first serve, as it'll be Dick Pink night for the Brookings Bobcats out in Brookings. This will be Soma to receive the serve at the timeout. J.C. Bauer with the attack, and the Governors come out with a solid first point as J.C. Bauer picks up her first kill. She had 8 of the 16 kills last night for the Pierre Governors. Everybody's kind of been keying on forcing Campbell Cronin out of her system, and obviously coming into the season, Cronin with probably the most experience for the Governors. Ellie Browers might be up there with her, but that'll be hit out by number 20 and Lauren Burkhardt, making 18-9 in the first hitting error by Burkhardt. But their focus has been kind of taking Cronin out, and when you've seen the Governors at their best, obviously everybody's swinging well, but you see Cronin, and Bauer wants to get going as here in this contest to get the Governors moving up the ladder here. This will be Keys that will tip it over. Now it'll be on the near side. Burkhardt, Bauer is able to play it. Olsen, now Browers, right hand. That'll be hit out by Browers, and it's now 19-9. And another hitting error by the Pierre Governors. That is at 6 here in set number 1. This will be Swenson to receive. On the near side, Bauer's chance. That is going to be hit out by Bauer, not touched by Aberdeen Central, to make it now 20-9. So that's hitting error number 7. Clefman will serve. Swenson nearly misplayed, but Browers will have a free ball for Aberdeen Central. Then it will be hit over. Free ball coming from Burkhardt. She wasn't ready for that set to come her way. Bauer down the line. Net violation, though, will go against the Golden Eagles, and the Governors pick up the point to make it 20-10. And Allie Keys will go back to serve. The 5'8" sophomore. Keys across. Clefman will slide in. Hit back over by Cronin, but played by Aberdeen Central. And then it will go down for Withers again, going right in between the block. And where the camera is at and where we're sitting at are obviously in the same spot, and you can see that gap between the hands of the Governors. And Withers has hit that several times with the left-hand swing, and picking up 4 different kills. Here is now Cronin. That is dug out by Burkhardt. Went right to her. Now Burkhardt will just swing it across to the Governors. Olsen will set an attempt for Bauer, but that is going to be too far again. No touch by the Golden Eagles. So another hitting error by Aberdeen, by the Governors to give a 22-10 lead for Aberdeen Central here in this first set. Grace Hanton, Molly Olsen will set. Over from Browers with the left hand, but it was dug out by Clefman. Then Withers across and get from the back row that attack as Campbell Cronin go off the hands and down for a kill. And then it's Cronin's first of the afternoon, 22-11. Governors are down by 11 here in set number 1. This will be J.C. Bauer that will serve for the Governors. Received by Aberdeen Central, far side for Burkhardt, down the line, but Hampton's able to play it. Now it'll be Olsen for Cronin, who puts that into the nets, and it's 23-11. 9 hitting errors for the Governors in this first set. Again, all of yesterday, we had them down unofficially for 10 hitting errors. Burkhardt will serve. Governors down by 12, sliding in Hampton. Back across by Withers. It'll be now sets and set too high from Olsen to Cronin. And it's now 24-11, and it's 13 set points to work with. 24-11, Aberdeen Central has the lead. 13 set points here in set number 1. Burkhardt will serve for the first set win. Growers receives, and that'll be Hanson that goes across on a free ball. Set middle of the floor. That one's blocked by the Governors. Stayed alive, though, by the Golden Eagles. Then the attack from Burkhardt coming from the back row. And Lauren Burkhardt makes it 25-11 in set number 1 in favor of Aberdeen Central. First set win for the Golden Eagles. Back in 2 minutes with the set number 2. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR. You're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Home Care Services is a private agency committed to providing expert advice and specialized care to those who want to remain living independently at home. Home Care Service has a team of nurses, caregivers, and administrative staff that offers 30-plus years of in-home support services to our local communities. For more information about Home Care Services, call 224-2273. Expert advice, professional care. Home Care Services, 224-2273.
At Anderson Rumsa Dental, we want to change the way your family views the dentist. Let us replace your dread of the chair with personal service in a friendly and inviting atmosphere. Using state-of-the-art technology, we offer porcelain crowns completed in 1 day, saving you time and money. Anderson Rumsa Dental, located at 1521 North Harrison Avenue in Pierre. Experience dental procedures performed while you're in a deeply relaxed state, often with no recollection of the time passed. Anderson Rumsa Dental. Call us today at 605-224-6111. That's 605-224-6111.
At Black Hills Federal Credit Union, our top priority is providing value to our members. Since 1941, we have helped our neighbors buy homes and vehicles, finance their farms and ranches, insure their assets, and retire comfortably. From Custer to Sioux Falls, we live and work in our communities, and we treat our members like family. Visit bhfcu.com to learn more about how you can join. BHFCU is member-owned, not-for-profit, and federally insured by NCUA.
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now, River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120. It is the second set upcoming. The Pierre Governors dropped the first one 25-11 to Aberdeen Central. Coming up after we're done here today, we've got Alabama, Missouri. They're getting late in the first quarter. Alabama's got a 3-0 lead over the Missouri Tigers. Then after that, we'll have game 2 of the Major League Baseball World Series with a walk-off grand slam from Freddie Freeman last night. We'll have game 2 for you here on KCCR once we are done here this afternoon. That'll be after Missouri and Alabama are done as well. We'll have that for you on KCCR. A couple of other scores. 2 South Dakota kids are on the same field in a Big Ten football game. 2 teammates, Lincoln Keenels with Ohio State, Jason Machachog with Nebraska. Ohio State won a close one, 21-17 over Nebraska earlier today. That was a day after Nebraska and Illinois played volleyball, which had 2 South Dakota sisters playing against each other, with the Bergen Riley playing for Nebraska and Reagan Riley, her older sister, playing for Illinois. So a pretty good day of South Dakota representation, pretty good weekend of South Dakota representation across volleyball and football in the Big Ten, as that, of course, was a Big Ten matchup for Nebraska and Illinois, and Ohio State and Nebraska in football. Second set is underway. Molly Olson will serve as Clefman will receive. Far side for Withers, right down the line and in for a kill. And Kennedy Withers picks up where she left off in that first set. That is kill number 5 this afternoon for Kennedy Withers. And it is a 1-0 lead here in this second set. Clefman now will serve for the Golden Eagles of Libero. That one will hook its way out, coming on the near side, and the score is now 1-1. That is for Clefman, just her first service error. They had 2 in that first set, did the Golden Eagles, now 3 overall. Governors did not have an ace or a service error in that first set. This will be Burkhardt's chance. That is blocked by the Governors, but did not be played. It could not be played again by Pierre. And it's a 2-1 lead as Burkhardt will pick up the kill, her third. Pierre had 9 hitting errors in that first set to the Golden Eagles 3. Pierre had 5 kills to the Golden Eagles 8. This will be Bauer to the corner, misplayed on the dig from Kennedy Withers. And J.C. Bauer's got her second kill. We're tied 2-2 in set number 2. Governors are looking for their first lead since they played Huron last Tuesday. Back on the 22nd this past Tuesday when they lost in 4 to the Tigers. This will be a net violation against the Governors. It was going out. It would have given the Governors a lead, but a net violation against the Governors give the Golden Eagles a lead back to make it 3-2. As J.C. Bauer will check out. Alexis Schleckaway is in for the Governors. Burkhardt will serve from the top to the bottom of your radio dial. On the serve, it is received by Schleckaway. Then set. Cronin was jumping before the ball even got to Olsen. And Cronin will hit that one out. And the Governors have been pretty discombobulated throughout this afternoon. That's already their 10th hitting error. Withers make that Burkhardt on the serve. A couple of times bounced around by the Governors and over by Olsen on a free ball. Hainton's able to dig out a second hit attack, and then we'll give a free ball back to the Golden Eagles. That'll be sent by Miller, and then an attack and a kill for Amelia Reif, her first of the afternoon, and a 5-2 lead for Aberdeen Central. So Reif will get her first here this afternoon. 5-2, Aberdeen Central leads Pierre here in set 2. This is from Burkhardt, will go to the top of the net, did not roll over. And her first service error, and 2 of the 3 points now for the Governors have come from service errors by Aberdeen. And Ellie Browers goes back to serve. Browers, the 5'7" senior. With the left hand, serves it across. Clefman nearly misplayed it to the bench, but it's going to be a free ball that comes across, and then the Governors miscommunication. And it's now a 6-3 lead. And Browers will head off for Sloan Waldron to come in. Tough one for the Governors to give up. Browers and Cronin, I think maybe both had called it and both backed away. This will be served along, and another service error by Aberdeen Central. And it keeps Pierre within 2. That one coming again from DeVries. That's her second service error. Grace Hanton will serve. At the net, Miller tapped it across. Waldron, though, is there. Soma now will set far aside for Gossman. That'll be tipped. That'll be a kill for Kara Gossman to make it 6-5. And it's a 1-point game here in set 2. Grace Santon back to serve, the libero. One of those seniors on the team this year for the Governors, the 5'8" senior. This will be Miller that will come set to the near side. The attack is going to be dug out. Was an overpass. There's a net violation that'll be called against Camden Borg. That ties the second set 6-6. Borg's attack, she put it right into the net, or put her hand right into the nets. Ties it up here at 6 in set number 2. Hanton will serve. This will be received and then have to be played by Borg, and a free ball coming over from Clefman. It'll be Waldron that will back set for Soma. Had to get just a right hand to it, and it came as a free ball. This will be tipped at the net. It was blocked by the Governors for a moment, but Borg will get the kill to make it now 7-6. And Borg's got her second this afternoon. Olivia Miller will serve, puts that into the net, and we're tied at 7. And so now that's the third service error this second set already. Ava Swenson will check in. She'll go back to serve. So Ava Swenson, the senior, across it comes, and then almost misplayed, but it will be over from Withers. Free ball here for the Governors. Waldron, Bauer, that's tipped at the net. Then Miller will set now for Withers, who tried to tip that, and that will be into the antenna. And then the Governors will take an 8-7 lead. So Miller will have the hitting error. Make that Withers has the hitting error, excuse me. And the Governors have their first lead today. First lead since last Tuesday. And it will go out on the serve from Ava Swenson. Just beyond the back line, and it's now 8-8. And the first service error by the Governors here this afternoon. So after not having any service errors or aces in that first set, they've got their first in that score column. Then Soma hit that one too far to the far side. And that one will go out in another hitting error by the Governors. That's her third of the day and the 11th overall by the Governors. 9-8 here in set two. Waldron tapped over the net on his second hit attack. Goes back to Burkhardt, who dug out the first attack from Waldron. And then Burkhardt will send it down for a kill. And it's a 10-8 lead. Back-to-back points here. Make that 3 in a row for Aberdeen Central. They lead it by 2. Swenson will receive. Waldron will set for Bauer. And then we get a net violation against Aberdeen Central. And the Governors pick up the point to make it 10-9. Molly Olson will check in. Governors down by 1 here in set 2. Sophomore for the Governors. 5'6" sophomore will serve that long. Another service error by Pierre. Their second one. And back-to-back serves for him. An 11-9 lead now for Aberdeen Central. Cloughtman will serve. Taylon Cloughtman. Browers to receive this one. It'll be Olson now will set for Bauer. It's dug out by Cloughtman, but not a great dig by Cloughtman. And it will be Bauer that will pick up the kill to make it 11-10. Here is now Keys that will go across. Far side from Withers. That was tipped, and Keys couldn't find her way diving forward. More on her heels, and Withers will pick up the kill to make it 12-10. 6 kills now for Kennedy Withers as she leads all hitters this afternoon. And Withers is serving. Hanton at the net. Olson with the jump set for Cronin. Went off the net, stayed in play. And Campbell Cronin makes it 12-11. And Cronin's got her seconds here this afternoon. J.C. Bauer back to serve. From the bottom of your radio dial to the top of your radio dial. It'll be over from Cloughtman. Olson, now Browers. Far side on the sets, but that one's hit too far from Gossman, and it's 13-11. 2-point lead once again for the Golden Eagles in this second set. Well, teams with both their timeouts. Coach Binnenagel has not had to take any of those timeouts yet today. Burkhardt on the serve. It'll be Schleckway that will receive. Now middle of the floor, Cronin had it blocked. It came back to Cronin. She tried to play it high up in the air, but it went over the Governor bench, and it's now 14-11, and we get a timeout as Coach Wheelhouse will take her first of this second set. 14-11, Aberdeen Central leads here in set number 2. Back in 30 seconds on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Sanford Health Pierre Clinic provides comprehensive and convenient care to Pierre, South Dakota, and its surrounding communities. We care for all your health needs, including preventive care, pediatric health, annual checkups, chronic disease care, and more. Schedule an appointment today at 605-224-0369. Ask about our heart health specialists. Visit this clinic on the third Wednesday every month. Sanford Health Clinic, Pierre, 605-224-0369.
Back here at Aberdeen Central, it is a 14-11 lead in the second set for Aberdeen Central. And the Governors took their first timeout of this second set. With Drew McIntyre back at the station, John Winkler here on this Saturday afternoon. We've got football coming for you after we're done. Alabama, Missouri. Schleckway will receive the serve out of the timeouts. It'll be across from Gossman. Cloughtman will play that one. Now near side. That's going to be unable to be dug out, and we get a kill from Camden Borg, her second of the set, 15-11. Aberdeen Central leads by 4 in set number 2. Lauren Burkhardt is serving again for Aberdeen Central. Schleckway will receive. Olsen will set now. Browers with the left hand. That one right through the block. And Ellie Browers picks up her second kill. And a good swing from Browers that time. A 3-point lead for Aberdeen Central. The Governors are hanging in the second set. Yes, they've had a little bit of some help with the Aberdeen Central, the service errors that they've had early in the set. But the Governors are trying to hang tough in this second game. This one unable to be dug out by Schleckaway as the attack came from Amelia Reif. We'll make it 16-12. And Aberdeen is right back up by 4. As much as the Governors are trying to stay in it, they've got to find their way. They did lead 8-7, but have not led since that point. That's the only lead they've had over the last 2 days. This one goes off the net. It was played by Schleckaway, then tipped by Gossman and dug out by Withers. In the middle of the floor, trying to guide that and throw it down was Nyman. And Carly Nyman makes it 17-12. And the Golden Eagles are right back up by 5. This is Abigail DeVries. She's got 2 service errors so far. Really seen her only when it's been serving for her. Cronin will push it across. Withers is there. Then tipped over, and that's dug out by Waldron. Now Soma for Gossman. That's going to be off the hands of Kennedy Withers. And Gossman will make it 17-13. Third kill for Kira Gossman here this afternoon. 4-point lead for Aberdeen Central. This will be a serve for Grace Hansen. Wearing the white jersey today, the libero for the Governors. This will be blocked by Soma, but it stayed on the Governor's side. Soma put it back across, and now back again. That one will be just barely out by Borg to make it 17-14. That one missed by inches. And Borg with the hitting error, just the second one of the set for Aberdeen Central, and only the 5th one here today. Hanton serves that one into the net. 18-14, Aberdeen Central back up by 4. Third service error by the Governors, all coming in this set. Olivia Miller will serve. This will be Gossman, had misplayed it, but Waldron will put it across here for the Governors. Now Withers with the attack. That one missed by Waldron, and then off the hands of Schleckaway. And Withers now with 7 kills makes it 19-14, and Aberdeen Central is 6 points away from going up 2-0 and looking for a sweep of the Governors. Olivia Miller again will serve, the setter for the Golden Eagles. It'll be set by Waldron over from Soma, and they say it was out by Soma, just barely out, and it's now 20-14. The line judge was blocked by a diving attempt by one of the Golden Eagles, but the head referee up on the ladder was nodding in agreement, as this overpass will be sent right back down by Borg to make it 21-14. And the Golden Eagles are up by 7, and they're about to take a 2-0 lead here on Pierre unless the Governors have an answer. Miller another serve. Hanton will receive this one. Waldron far side for Keys. That'll be right at the line of the end. And Allie Keys has her second kill. 21-15. So a 6-point advantage here for the Golden Eagles in set number 2. Ava Swenson will go back to serve here for the Governors. Swenson for the middle of the floor. And it was going to be an ace for Swenson. It was played first by Sandvig, Maddie Sandvig in. But the ace will go to Ava Swenson to make it 21-16. Sandvig had hit it, and it went to the net. Swenson, Clefman will receive off the Swenson serve. Withers taps it over, and it was missed by Keys. And Kennedy Withers with the changeup gets the kill to her 4th of the set, 8th overall. She's been consistent and consistently good for Aberdeen Central this afternoon. 22-16 here in set number 2. Kennedy Osborne is back in. She is serving. The 5'4" senior will serve that one long. And another service error pulls the Governors within 5 in set number 2. It's her second, make that her first service error. And the 4th one overall by Aberdeen in set number 2. We've got 6 in total. Molly Olson will serve. Governors down by 5. That's an ace for Molly Olson. Burkhardt misplayed it. Got a bit of knuckleball from Olson. Now the Governors have 2 aces. They pull within 4. 22-18 of the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard. Olson serve again. Clefman was able to play this one. Now Burkhardt swinging down the line and in. And Lauren Burkhardt makes it 23-18. They're sitting at number 8 spot as Aberdeen Central. Spearfish at number 7. They're trying to catch them, and they have a chance to, as they're down by, well, they're actually down by closer to a point. But this will be Miller, now near side. Burkhardt tapped it over. Olson dives in with a nice play, but then it was hit out by Browers going across, maybe trying to set, but also just put it too far across and too far wide, and it's now 24-18. Excuse me, Aberdeen Central is just 0.1 points behind Spearfish. Lauren Burkhardt will send an overpass back down, and it's a 25-18 win in set number 2 for Aberdeen Central over Pierre. So 25-11, 25-18, 2-0 lead for Aberdeen Central. They're going to go for the sweep, and we'll be back in 2 minutes here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of Pierre Governor Sports. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes from the South Dakota State Capitol building and right down the road from where the Pierre Governors play. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre. Go Govs!
Becky Potsuba and State Farm Insurance are here to help you with your insurance and banking needs. State Farm's not just insurance. It's banking, investments, IRAs, loans, and a whole lot more. We offer guidance in a personal and caring way that helps you manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and find ways to control costs so you can realize your dreams. We know how life is, and we're here for you. Stop in to see Becky at 1315 East Wells Avenue in Pierre, or call Becky at 224-4173.
Hi, I'm South Dakota Attorney General Marty Jackley. If you are a crime victim, there is a way you can stay updated on your case. Crime victims can access the statewide Automated Victim Information and Notification System, or SAVIN. This free service provides victims with important criminal information and notifications. For more information, call 1-844-299-4608 or go to savin.sd.gov.
Back here as we are set for set number 3. The Pierre Governors down 2-0 through the first 2 sets, 25-11 and 25-18. Okay, coming up after we're done here this afternoon, we've got Missouri, Alabama. They're waiting to score until we get going with their game. 3-0 once we get out for their coverage. Maybe we'll get some more scoring out there. 3-0 for Alabama early on in the second quarter. There's 11:26 left to go in that second quarter. Oregon, college football scores. Oregon's all over Illinois right now, 21-3. Early part of the second quarter as well. Notre Dame beats previously undefeated Navy 51-14. The number 4 team Ohio State beat Nebraska 21-17. Be fun to see the pictures of Lincoln Kenols, Jason Machachak posing for pictures after being on the sidelines this afternoon. This will be tipped at the net and was blocked by the Golden Eagles. That will be by both Kennedy Withers and Carly Nyman. It's a 1-0 lead for Aberdeen Central in set number 3. Governors have had just one lead. 8-7 was the only lead that they have had. Hampton, it'll be over from Gossman. More of a free ball from the Governors. Burkhardt a chance. That swing is a hard, heavy swing from Lauren Burkhardt. Unless you block it, you got to be really good on those digs. And Lauren Burkhardt's now got 7 kills this afternoon and a 2-0 lead for the Golden Eagles. Kennedy Osborne is serving again for the Golden Eagles. Olsen, that one was a real tough knuckleball coming at her. It comes with a free ball from Olsen. Back set for Withers. That's a high dig. Stays on the Governor's side. Browers will put it back to the middle of the floor, and Schleckway has to give a free ball. Now they're going to set to the middle of the floor, and the third attack for Aberdeen Central goes for Carly Nyman and gets the kill. And they take a quick 3-0 lead here in set number 3. Osborne will serve again. This will go into the nets, and the Governors will get their first point. That is 8 service errors for the Golden Eagles, and as Coach Bindennagel had said for the Golden Eagles that they're going to be better service-wise, and I would say that that would be the one emphasis of this contest. Burkhardt's chance, that was tipped and then dug out by the Governors. Then Gossman will get the kill. It skipped off the net. It was off the hands of a diving Clefman trying to dig it out, and Gossman's got her 4th of the afternoon, and Pierce got back-to-back points to pull within 1. But so far, I mean, they've out-killed the Governors 22-12 in the first 2 sets. They've only had 5 hitting errors, where the Governors have had 14. It'll be Schleckway to dig this one out. Now here's Browers. That one was tipped and played from Withers. Now Miller will set for Burkhardt. That one was blocked by the Governors and tapped a couple times. The Governors have to play it back. Withers was somehow able to, from the underneath the net, was able to tip it over. Burkhardt's block, diving Olsen play. Gossman's attempt, that was dug out by the Golden Eagles. Now it's Burkhardt that will tap it over. Another diving dig by Olsen, but it went too far away for Keys or for Gossman to make the play. And Burkhardt will get the point for Aberdeen Central. It's now a 4-2 lead for the Golden Eagles. This will be Browers. That was an overpass, and it's going to be a point. Nope, it will be a point for the Governors, as it was Withers that got into the nets. A net violation makes it 4-3. Pierre's back within 1 again. Allie Keys will go back to serve. Keys with 2 kills so far. This will be Clefman. It'll be Withers, tapped over. A nice diving play from Schleckaway, getting back up, and then Gossman will get the kill to tie it. Here Gossman makes it 4-4 here in set number 3. 5 kills now for Kira Gossman. Now the Governors will be looking for their second lead here today. Keys will serve. It'll be almost an ace right at the net. They're not going to get it across. So 3 missed hits by Aberdeen Central, and Pierce got a 5-4 lead. So good serve there from Allie Keys. And Keys another serve. This will be here on the near side. Burkhardt got it over to the corner. Keys got over to it. Olsen will play it back to the middle of the floor. Then Schleckaway will give a free ball. Get back defensively for the Governors. Now Withers will tap it over. Left-handed play from Gossman. Then it was back again by Burkhardt. Then tipped by Gossman. That might have been going out, but she played it anyway. Now Gossman again. That was off of her hands and down for a kill for Gossman. She made all of that happen. It was attempted to block by Amelia Rife. And Gossman's got her 3rd kill. She's got all of this set. She's got all 3 Governor kills in this set. And they do have a 6-4 lead here in set 3. Miller will set. Rife wasn't the best set, but it turned into a Rife kill to make it 6-5. Amelia Rife will pick up her first here of set 3 and the 3rd one overall today. This will be served in the net by Withers. Another service error by Aberdeen Central, and Pierce got a 2-point lead again, 7-5. That's her 2nd of the day. And now we get a question on who should be serving. Gossman will go back to serve. Schleckaway will check out. And Bauer will come in. Then Swenson will also check in. Browers was going back to serve, but Gossman, as she went back in her spot, the Governors got the right personnel in. Swenson is here serving for the Governors. This will be to the front of the net. Miller trying to get the second hit attack and catch the Governors sleeping. Now Browers swinging, but it was blocked. And by Amelia Reif and Lauren Burkhardt that time, and the Governors give up the point to Aberdeen Central, make it now 7-6. Lauren Burkhardt back to serve. The line judge coming to get a stray volleyball. And now Lauren Burkhardt will serve. And unable to play that one with Swenson. It will go for a ace for Lauren Burkhardt. And it's 7-7. That's her second ace. Aberdeen Central had 0 aces in that second set after having 4 in set number 1. 7-7 here in set number 3. Burkhardt on the serve. Browers, Olsen now, middle of the floor for Cronin. And that will go down for Campbell Cronin. Unable to be blocked back over the net by Aberdeen Central. She put it into the block, but they were too far away from the net. And it's now 8-7. Cronin's got her third kill. Pierce back on top by 1. Ellie Browers, the lefty on the serve. Miller, that will set near side. That one's tapped over. Came back across in the overpass from Bauer, and it's sent right back down by Reif to make it 8-8. 8-8, 2-0 lead for Aberdeen Central. They're looking for the sweep, and it went all 6 sets against the Pierre Governors. And try and pass Spearfish as well on top of that. As Swenson goes back to receive the serve, Browers will set far side for Olsen, and Molly Olsen will hit that one too far. Trying not to just give a free ball, as easy of a free ball over, and Olsen hit that one too far. So it'll be hitting error number 15 by the Governors. This will be a rotation violation against the Governors on the serve, and it's now 10-8. So a 2-point lead. And a 10-8 advantage here for Aberdeen Central, and the Governors don't want to start fading quite yet here in this third set. Grace Hanton, as that will be tapped over behind the head from Olivia Miller. Hanton had received the serve, went across the net, and then Miller tapped it behind her head into open space. And Olivia Miller's got her first kill of the afternoon. Another serve here for DeVries. 3-point lead for Aberdeen Central. Swenson, that's an ace for DeVries. Her first one of the afternoon. And the lead goes to 12-8. 5 straight points here for the Golden Eagles. Another serve here from DeVries. Olsen's able to play this one. Middle of the floor for Bauer. And J.C. Bauer will pick up the kill to make it 12-9 and stop the string of 5 in a row. Bauer's got her 4th kill now today. 12-9 our score here in this third set. The American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. It is Hanton on the serve. Now it'll be set, not a great set, but over from Withers. Then a second hit attack by Olsen. Now Browers with the pass to Olsen will set for Keys. And Allie Keys, pancake block, they will say. It was not a pancake dig. And Allie Keys will get the point and the kill to make it 12-10. It's the third one for Keys. Grace Hanton will serve. 2-point lead for the Golden Eagles. At the net, battle was won by Miller to get it across, but the point not won by the Golden Eagles. It will be won by J.C. Bauer, the Governors, who will pick up the kill. Went off of DeVries trying to make the dig. Now it's a 1-point lead here for Aberdeen Central. 12-11 here in set number 3. Hampton will serve. That one's too far from Hampton, and Aberdeen Central keeps their lead back up to 2, 13-11. On the hitting error by Grace Hampton. And overall, that is the 3rd service error of the day for the Pierre Governors. Miller on the serve. Nearly had players colliding, and then an attempt from Keys was dug out by Clefman. This one coming up the near side, and the attack goes to the far side corner. And Camden Borg will pick up the kill to make it 14-11. And a timeout will be taken by the Pierre Governors and Coach Carey Wheelhouse. 14-11, Aberdeen Central leads Pierre by 3. Back in 30 seconds on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
At Wheelhouse Auto Body, we believe in treating our customers and their cars like family. Our service-focused team has over 50 years combined experience in the automotive repair industry. If you have a vehicle, big or small, that needs some TLC, Wheelhouse Auto Body team is ready to take care of you. Visit Wheelhouse Auto Body at 720 North Garfield or contact us at 605-494-0436. Wheelhouse Auto Body of Pierre.
And we welcome you back. It is a 14-11 lead on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. The Golden Eagles find themselves up by 3, leading 2-0 in this best-of-5 match. Olivia Miller will serve for the Golden Eagles out of the timeout. Swenson to receive this one. Browers now for Olsen, who will swing, but it's dug out by DeVries, or excuse me, by Borg. This will be in the antenna. That was by Borg, excuse me, that had that swing. And Borg will get the hitting error, and the Governors pick up the point on the timeout to make it 14-12. J.C. Bauer will serve here for the Governors. Bauer from the near side, or the bottom of your radio dial to the top of your radio dial. Withers with the attack. Bauer in the back row couldn't dive to dig it out. That's 15-12. Withers will pick up kill number 9. She had 4 in each of the first 2 sets, but only having that first one here. And Aberdeen Central has now got it down to 10 points away. Trying to find their way to a 3-set sweep of the Governors for the 2nd time this year. Browers, more of a free ball here. Middle of the floor was tipped over the net. Then Browers trying to push it to the corner. Now on the back side, the far side, make that near side back. Burkhardt's attempt. That one was dug out by the Governors. Now far side again for Withers. Tapped over the right hand, and Withers got back-to-back points to make it 16-12. So a 4-point lead for Aberdeen Central. Now 10 kills for Kennedy Withers. Olsen, that one came flying in on her, and then taps into the nets by Gossman to make it now 17-12. Just the 2nd hitting error by the Governors in this 3rd set. But unfortunately, also the 16th hitting error this afternoon. Browers far side, Gossman, that's high off the net. Burkhardt played it again, Miller played it back, and then it came back over from Nyman. Gossman's attempt was blocked. Hampton was able to play it back for Gossman, who gets a 2nd opportunity, and it will go down for a point. Won't get the kill for Gossman, as 3 different Golden Eagles dove for the ball, all getting a piece of it, but it never going over the nets. And it's a 17-13 score. A good play there by the Pierre Governors. Gossman staying with it for a couple different swings. Molly Olsen serves that into the nets. Service air to make it 18-13 for Aberdeen Central, as they pull with now 7 points away from trying to get a 3-set sweep. And for Olsen, that is the 2nd time with the service error. Clefman on the serve. Olsen will set for Keys. That was tipped off the hands of Withers to her right, and Allie Keys will pick up the kill. Her 2nd of this set, 4th of the day. And Keys will go back to serve with the Governors down 18-14. Clefman now near side, Burkhardt. A little bit of a change up, but dug out by the Governors, and then was blocked by Lauren Burkhardt the next time to make it now 19-14. Burkhardt's second block point of this set. Overall, it is 4 now for the Golden Eagles today. They lead at 19-14. Campbell Cronin will swing from the outside. That's blocked by the Golden Eagles. Now Gossman's chance, dug out by Clefman. That one down for another kill for Amelia Reif. All the way to the back row, right to the line. It is 20-14, and Aberdeen Central is now 5 points away from closing out the sweep of the Pierre Governors. Withers, that's an ace for Kennedy Withers. Diving in was Schleckaway, but she couldn't make contact up in the air, and Withers, her first ace today. And the 7th ace of the day for the Golden Eagles. 21-14, far side for Cronin. And it will be hit on the line for Campbell Cronin to get the kill. And it's 21-15. Ava Swenson, J.C. Bauer will check in. Six-point lead for the Golden Eagles here in set number 3. Swenson on the serve. It'll be Miller that will set for Burkhardt, swinging from the right side this time. And then Olsen, the second hit attack. That's dug out by the Golden Eagles. And then an opportunity from Reif and a free ball from now Cronin. Over on the second hit from Miller, dug out by Hampton. Now set for Browers on the right hand. It was not touched by Aberdeen Central. Browers pushed it too far wide on the near side, and it's 22-15. And the Golden Eagles now just 3 points away from closing out a sweep. Burkhardt back to serve. That one just beyond the line, too far from Burkhardt on the serve, and it's 22-16. Second service error from Lauren Burkhardt. And 11 overall, make that 10 overall. Browers will return the favor, though, back to Aberdeen. That one's too far from Ellie Browers. And it's now 21-16. 2 points away for Aberdeen Central. Stay tuned, we got post-game show. We'll get you quick stats, and then we'll get you out to Missouri and Alabama over on KCCR, here on KCCR, as J.C. Bauer will punch that into the net. So it was a lift called in there as well, and it's 8 match points. 8 match points for Aberdeen Central. They lead at 24-16. And then a rotation violation against the Governors gives the match to the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Unceremoniously ends the contest. 25-16 in set number 3. That will wrap up the ball game here this afternoon. We'll return in 2 minutes to wrap it up from Aberdeen Central. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Red Rosa Italian Grill invites you to check out all the amazing things they have to offer. They are more than just delicious food. They have a full bar featuring one of the largest whiskey and bourbon selections in the area. Stop down for happy hour daily from 3 to 6. Lunch specials are served from 11 to 2 during the week. Open Monday through Thursday 11 to 9 and Friday and Saturday 11 to 10. Red Rosa Italian Grill, located at 808 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
A fullback crunches off tackle for an 8-yarder. A volleyballer crunches an ace into the corner. The crunch of a ball on a bat. Or a single leg takedown to the mat. Here's to the ones who come through when the pressure's on. Crunch time, so to speak. For you, we do more than run the numbers. We crunch them. First Fidelity. Born to bank. Member FDIC.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention, it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
And we welcome you back and in the post-game show. The Pierre Governors dropped this one to Aberdeen Central in 3 sets as it is a 25-11, 25-18, 25-16 scoring for the Golden Eagles here this afternoon. We go through the stats. Kira Gossman with 23 kills in total for the Pierre Governors. She led the way with 6 for a Pierre. It was 5 for J.C. Bauer, 4 for Allie Keys and Campbell Cronin, and then it was 2 for Ellie Browers to wrap up what was the 3-set loss for the Pierre Governors. They had 18 hitting errors in total, 23 kills, 18 errors, and 9 in that first set, and then 9 combined in sets 2 and 3 for the Governors. It was 2 aces, 1 each for Molly Olson and Ava Swenson. 5 service errors for the Pierre Governors, no block shots. Aberdeen Central had 32 kills in the 3-set win. They were led by Kennedy Withers, who had 10 in 4 in each of the first 2 sets, and then another 2 in the 3rd set. 5 kills, make that 8 kills for Lauren Burkhardt. She was number 2. Then 5 kills for Amelia Reif and Camden Borg. 3 kills for Carly Nyman and 1 for Olivia Miller. And in total just had 6 hitting errors, 3 in the first set, 2 in the second, and 1 in the third. 7 aces, 4 in the first set, and then 3 in the third set. 10 service errors in total, and that's probably where Aberdeen Central says we got to be better going into our final games of the season. Next up being Watertown on Tuesday, like what the Golden Eagles were able to do, but got to be able to find their way to serve a little bit better. And obviously aggressive serves will go out sometimes too, but they want to serve just a smidge better than what they did here this afternoon. Then 4 block shots in total for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. So that is your stat total. The Pierre Governors fall in 3. You are listening to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront Broadcasting Station. We've got Missouri and Alabama coming up here in just a moment. We've also then have World Series Game 2 between the Yankees and the Dodgers. It is a 6-0 lead for Alabama as they close in on halftime against the Missouri Tigers. I want to say thanks to Drew McIntyre back at the station. John McLeod here signing off. Pierre Governors fall in 3, 25-11, 25-18, and 25-16 as we say so long from Aberdeen Central High School.
You've been listening to the Pierre Governors on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. The Pierre Governors on KCCR are sponsored by Agtegra, First Fidelity Bank, Red Rosa, Wheelhouse Auto Body, SD Savin, Wegner Auto, and State Farm Becky Potsaba Agency. And by Pizza Ranch, Rising Hope Counseling, Sanford Clinic, River Bottom Sanitation, Black Hills Federal Credit Union, Anderson Rumsa Dental, Home Care Services, and Country Carpet and Flooring. By Olson Plumbing, First Dakota National Bank, Boys and Girls Club of the Capital Area, Slumberland Furniture, AGE Corporation Ready Mix, Dakota Storm and Roofing, and South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection. Pierre Governors on KCCR is also sponsored in part by Beck Motors, First United Methodist Church, Zander Auto Parts, Ferding Electric, May Adam, Owyhee Federal Credit Union, Gales Gas, and Shane's Pharmacy. And by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, Graham Tire, Faith Lutheran Church, Access Health Fort Pierre, and CHS River Plains. And by Edward Jones Financial, Todd's Electric, Lamb Motors, American Family Insurance, Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, Missouri River Dentistry, Comtech, and Bank West. Join us all season long for more Governor Sports on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports, Central South.